How's everybody doing today? Yeah, you see it. We're going to be doing another bag of quarters. And the reason we're doing quarters is because we're not getting circulated $100. Dennis actually did get 2 circulated boxes from his ex-neighbor, I guess, FN String and Sons, but I'm not going to do 2 boxes of halves. So we're going to, do a bag of quarters. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, Chew, how you doing, man? Hopefully everybody can see and hear me today. Last time we streamed, we, lost our sound. Thanks, Dennis. I appreciate it. Yeah, Dennis is just going home. He just dropped off those 2 boxes for me real quick. It's kind of a rainy, well, I don't want to say rainy, but it's a cool day, breezy and spotty rain. So we're going to do a bag of quarters today. And this will actually be the 3rd bag from the bank that I had received those halves from. So thanks, Dennis. We did find 1 silver quarter last bag, and that was it. So I'm just hoping one day we're going to find a variety. So let's get this baby off to the side, open it up, and see if we can find something good today. Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's been like, what, 2-3 weeks since I've streamed. Just been busy doing other things. My dad passed away a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it's been a little tough. Yeah, it's all good. Let's get this mat. There you go. How's that? Yeah. We're going to hunt some quarters, and hopefully they're not so boring today. How's everybody doing? I mean, it's holiday weekend. People, I'm pretty sure, have plans. I really don't have any. Going to mow the grass between tomorrow and Monday. And some other things I have to do. My sister and brother-in-law coming up from Florida. My wife and my youngest daughter in Japan. And here I am. So yeah, let's see what we can find today. Is that a silver quarter? Oh my God, look at that. The first thing I grabbed was a silver quarter. Are you kidding me? No way. What are your odds of that? I hope this isn't like the last bag. We got 1 silver quarter and that was it. But man, we got silver in the bag. 1954. Cool beans. We got silver on the board. All right, thanks for coming. We'll finish the bag next time. No, that is crazy. I'm just going like that and looking for something that might look silvery. That was pretty cool. It's going to be a silvery day. So yeah, hopefully we don't lose sound or any audio or, audio, sound, video. So yeah, last time we don't know what happened, but I double checked everything before I started this thing up. So hopefully, we'll I did this. I wanted a bag, my sister's bag. I did the die rotations, and it took forever to do $500. I can imagine doing the right die rotations with $1,000. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work. We might be here a while, but yeah. Try to find us a West Point today. We didn't find any last week. So yeah, I don't want to say last week. It's been, I think, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And you can't see that quarter up there because, there we go. How's that? 1 silver quarter. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do die rotations. We're just going to look for the good dates, I hope. We'll go a little faster. That's pretty good, though. 2 bags. So far, 2 silver coins. That's pretty good. I'll take that all day long. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any real plans today. Well, I was doing something with my aunt and my sister, but that's pretty much it. It's just a little too cool and windy to even go fishing for me. So, yeah. Yeah, I checked that $500 bag at my sister's, and there was nothing. Not even a West Point. And I thought I found an extra branch on the South Carolina, but it was just scratches. That one's all messed up. It's just weird. This looks like a tumbler, and it's got some kind of damage on it. Looks like it was maybe heated up. Something odd. We'll just set that. That will not go through the machine. Yeah, last time we did that, we had a silver pretty much early, but not right off the bat. 1969, Denver we're looking for. Yeah. Been dealing with allergies and yeah. Yeah, it's holiday weekend. It would be nice to find a variety of about all the quarters I've hunted to find a variety. Never found one yet. Not that I do a lot of quarters, but I mean, I found the blind bat once, but I don't really call that a variety. It's just a dye chip. High leaf, low leaf would be nice on the Wisconsin. Yeah, Dennis did pick up, last week he actually picked up a brand new box of 2024s, I believe they are, and a sealed box of customer wrap returns. And then I was just hoping that he was going to get some circulated boxes this week, but did not happen. Brand new coins again, but his ex-neighbor, apparently ended up getting 4 boxes from his bank, and he opened 2 of them up with his wife, and he found 2 silver coins in one box and 1 in the other. So there is hope that we will find silver in. I'm just going to try to save the boxes till we get enough for a stream, I guess. So yeah, it's been hit or miss. That's just crazy to grab that silver right off the bat. So that's good. 2 out of 3 of those bags had at least 1 silver in them. And hopefully we'll find some West Points or something else today. That'd be nice. I would think out of 2 bags we would get at least 1 West Point out of it. What do you think about the penny? I think some people are confused about the penny. Apparently the Fed has announced that they are going to order no more penny planchets. So once they're all used up, they will stop making the penny. So people say that would be this year. So we won't know if there'll be any 2026s, but the penny is still going to be in circulation. It just will not be minted anymore to save the government like $50-some million. It costs 3.6, almost 3.7 cents to make a penny. They're saying it costs 14 cents to make a nickel, but it's still cheaper to make a nickel based on 4 cents a penny. So I'm pretty sure the nickel's going to get slashed next. I'm going to find out. And then one day they probably won't make any change. Yeah. We'll see. Time will tell, but it's coming to an end of change. Cashless society. Stop looking at those South Carolinas. There's normally pretty many. Whoops. Don't want to do them twice. Penny. And they keep comparing it to Canada. Canada is literally not using the penny in circulation. Everything's been, I guess you could say, destroyed. That was in there. But right now, our penny is still going to be used in circulation. Talking about rounding up and rounding down now. There are billions of pennies out there to be still out there. Now, I did ask my bank. I was going to order some penny boxes, but I really don't want penny boxes. So I asked her if they happen to get a brand new box of 2025s to hold them for me. That would make it a lot easier. I won't have to order anything. So they said they rarely get new boxes at all. So it is a coin flip. Yeah, I actually went through my sister's bag. I did find two finds in it, actually. I found two proofs. There was a more modern one. It was 2000 something. I don't have them in front of me right now. And one was in the 70s. So that was pretty cool to find. I did find two proofs. It wasn't a dead hunt. But quarters are just so tough. If you ever watch Rob Finds Treasure, he gets skunked a lot. Same way with dimes. So yeah. Quarters are kind of boring. 66. Looking for reverse. Yeah, Dave did a $50 box, you know. He is not happy with, well, nobody's really been doing well at all with the halves. But he managed, out of 4 boxes, he managed to get 4 silver coins. 1 box was a skunk. One box had 2 in the same roll. You just never know when they're going to come. You never know when you're going to get them. This would be a good fishing weekend, but it's just a little too cool. If it wasn't windy, I'd probably go out. I haven't been out yet this year. My brother-in-law's coming up next week. And I'm going to try to get something done. See what we can do. Other than that, we're good. Anybody else find anything in the last, I think it's been like 3 weeks since I streamed. I mean, I've been busy doing stuff. Spring just sprung. I think last year at this time it was a lot warmer, but yeah, it's It is definitely cool outside. It's only in like the 60s or something today. First bicentennial, and it's Denver. Is it the DDO? No, it is not. One day we'll find one. If I get a South Carolina that looks decent, I'll check it out. There's just so many of them. I don't remember if it's the Philadelphia. Oh, I got it written down actually. Is it the Philadelphia or is it the Denver? I don't know. Oh, Wisconsin, New Hampshire. I don't know. It's written there, Delaware. PND. That's Rodney, though. I don't know. It's written here somewhere. I just don't see it. Extra branch. Maybe I just know it from my head. Maybe I didn't write it down. Counterclass, New Hampshire, Newmont, Wisconsin, Kansas, Minnesota, Wyoming. No, I just must know it from memory. I must have not written it down. Looking for even Rob Fine Treasure put a short or something up with the 65. Yeah, he didn't find anything last night. How many boxing? This usually does 2, but no silver for him last night. Southwest Ohio will be doing that. What you call it stream tonight for that? I don't want to call it charity, but yeah, I'll be doing that tonight. I did pick up some customer wrap stuff, a couple $100, I don't know, like $108 or something. Change yesterday. Did get 1 silver nickel. Got a silver nickel. Ended up with a battery. I don't think I've ever gotten. I think we did get a battery once. It was a battery in the roll, and a penny in 1 dime roll. And yes, it was missing a dime. People are tough. I mean, what if you ever took a roll into the teller and they decided to open them up and check and you like put pennies in there? And there was a Canadian dime in the 1 roll too. That's to be expected, but a penny, obviously different. Obviously different. Oh, the low. I'm gonna put them all up there again, just for the funsies. We got the low. We got the Salt River Bay, which is 2020. 2019 is the low. The Salt River Bay. I'm looking for a W. At least it'll give me something to do for a moment in time anyways. And it's saying, I mean, it sounds like winter out there, and you get a little breeze blowing, a little making that humming noise. Had to turn the heat back on like 3 or 4 days ago. The house was down to 67. Had to turn the heat back on. So yeah, cool out. And there is Rockefeller. I believe that's the Rockefeller. Yeah, Billings Rockefeller, which is a 2020. The Salt River Bay. And the Coinstar has just been a buzz. I think I've been doing a Coinstar short every week for like almost 2 years. And this week I didn't post one because I had no more content. It's like hard to find anything, period. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, that US. No, that's not the double. Denver. No banks have called for bags. I don't know if they forgot about me. And I will have to, when I have a moment in time, try to call them, I guess. Would be the fastest way. Here's the back quarter. The back quarter. Samoa National Park. Samoa, sorry, it's not Samoa, it's Samoa. Back quarter. For the Spitting Eagle. Well, I think somebody else, I'm not sure, but somebody was saying that the 2025 half dollars are going to be NIFCs, which would be great. So here, not so many will get dumped into circulation. In the mix out, so hopefully it will start to balance itself off again. Get through these 2024s. And we were getting some 2023s there after the 24s and then the 24s again. So hopefully get back to some kind of normality. Ever since they started dumping half dollars in the system, it's just been tough for everybody. Oh, our first San Antonio missions. That's the first one I saw of that. All right. I hope that's not the only silver quarter in here. Last time we picked it up pretty quick, but not right off the bat. So I hope it is more than one in here. I'm pretty confident we're going to get a W today. I'm hopeful anyways. Yeah, the bags I got from my sister's bank, they were $500 bags from the spring water place. And I'm pretty sure if there's any silver in there, they probably pull it out while they're counting $500 bags out. So we didn't find any silver. I have one bag left. I'll do that myself. It's just so boring. I had to check for die rotations on that bag, but there were none. None. None at all. River of no return. Okay, we got 2 and 3. There's another San Antonio Missions, and it is a Philadelphia. CD89, I'm looking for the Denver with the repunched mint mark, and then I'm also looking for a no mint mark, because there's no mint mark. That means that's a Philadelphia that didn't get put on, but there is supposed to be a Philadelphia mint mark on the 89. I think that's our first American Memorial Park. I like that design, 2019. San Antonio Mission, I like that design too. Here's Weir Farms, that's our first one. Who's going to win? 4-4. Which one's missing? I don't know. I'm going to find out. No, we got that one. Highly floaty. No. 65. Back corner. Denver. First Denver. First Denver. That's a nice 66. Too bad it's not the DDR. Yeah, normally the old ones in the 60s and stuff, they are just like, the backs get pretty, the reverses really get wore down rough. That was a nice one. Very hard to find an older quarter. In really nice shape, unless somebody had it in a collection and dumped it. That's how you get them. There's a lot more quarters than halves, so it's really hard to get one in nice shape. That almost looks like an extra branch there. I'm just going to set that aside. I think that might be an extra branch. The last one I saw looked like it was too, but then when I got closer to it, you could tell it was scrapes, but that actually might be an extra branch on the South Carolina right there. It's not in the best of shape, but it's not in the worst. But I will double check it later. You could have a variety. It looks like it. I just have to check in the book to make sure what it's supposed to look like. I know what. Just a branch, just an extra I guess a die break is what it is, and it created an extra branch. Yeah. I think we might have one. Even the 89Ds are hard to get in. Even the mid mark is usually just destroyed, wore down, moved around, smooshed. So it's hard to find a good D. Once in a while you get a good clean D. It's going to be hard to get a good one there. And I always ask for customer wrap coins when you go to the bank, but I mean, I did get it was $108. It's just, you used to be able to go into the bank years ago. I mean, they'd have customer wrap stuff every week. It just is not much happening for customer wrapped anymore. It's very difficult. And the stuff I do get usually doesn't have anything in it. Got lucky and got a nickel yesterday, which I am not arguing with at all. Exciting quarters. It ain't much else been going on, just normal stuff. $71D. No, yeah. DDR. Whole back will be 71. Philadelphia and Denver for that DDR. Most of the bicentennials I found have all been Philadelphia. There's only a couple Denvers. That's usually the case when you're on the East Coast, but yeah. 69, Denver. You look at punching that mark on that too, but it's hard to get a nice one. raspberry. I think that's the one we're missing up here. Yep. 2020. Tall raspberry. 2020 wins. I'm missing one. We got the Lowell, San Antonio Missions, River No Return, Royal Park. I can't remember what the other one is. There's a 70D. We're looking for the 70D DDO. Not it. Salt River Bay, Philadelphia. Rockefeller, Philadelphia. Windy. Had a new well pump put in too in the last couple, about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, if you ever get something done on your house, like a well pump or something, get a couple of estimates. First person I called, they're the ones that do my central air. So I called them. He estimated around $8,000 for a new pump. I always forget the name of it. I always forget the name of the pump I had. It's so simple. But they wanted me to put the submersible pump in the well. And it's actually better for that because, it doesn't take as long for one thing to fill the well up, or the tank, as the other system. But the only problem is I don't hear the pump run. And the only reason I can hear the pump, I could be on the 3rd floor and I can hear the pump running. My wife can't hear it, but yet I can hear it. And usually when the pump continuously runs or runs too much, there's something wrong. Normally it's a toilet got stuck running. So that's the only difference between the one I had to, that was a jet pump. It was a jet pump before. So they don't do that anymore. The other people would have done it, but it's just so weird now. You just hear a click. It'll be in the basement to hear it though. Clicks on, clicks off. So you'll never know if a toilet's running unless you actually walk in the bathroom and hear it running. So yeah, between everything, there's 5 toilets. There's 5 toilets. Yeah. 3 are in the house and 2 are outside of the house. So the 2 outside the house you will not hear unless you're near them. It happens. I mean, it's a rare thing. Even the new toilet, I mean, when it was new, it's weird how they just sometimes get stuck and don't go down all the way. I mean, it's just rare. I mean, one in the garage, I rarely use it. One day I used it, flushed the toilet, didn't know it, but it's stuck. What are your odds? First time I use it in like forever. And then second time I used it, same thing, it's stuck. And every time I use the garage bathroom, I lift the lid off to make sure that it is working properly. And it has. But if I didn't check it, I'm pretty sure it would be running. But what are your odds? Yeah, that's the only thing different. It's quieter. You don't have to hear the pump run anymore. They did a real nice job. Everything's nice and clean. It's basically set up the same way. They just moved some stuff around and cleaned up some of the rust that was scaled off from the stuff that was there before that was sitting on. So they put a couple blocks there and made it look nice and neat. Yeah, it was just a little over $4,000 for the second people to do it. So yeah, I saved like $4,000 making a second phone call. I mean, they weren't sure. They actually came out. Estimate was what was the estimate? The estimate was like $5 shy of $5,000. And then when they sent the final bill, it's like a little over $4,000. I'm like, I can't believe it. I was like, all right. I am not arguing with that. It actually came in less than what they estimated. So that worked out good. So yeah, you're going to get a new well pump or something. Yeah, but it's not, my pump didn't stop working. It's just a foot valve that was in the bottom of the well was starting to leak since last year, and I just didn't want to mess with it while it was cold out, so I waited till it warmed up. Pump would run about every 45 minutes. That's when I knew something was wrong. I thought there was a toilet running somewhere, or like the flapper gets wore out and it starts to leak. That's what I thought it was going to be, but it was not. Yeah, but if your well pump actually takes a duty, you got to get it. When you get it fixed, as soon as you have water again. That's the only downfall with that, if it did take a duty. But I know who to call next time, the people that did the job. And the well tank, I was like, the tank itself was like 15 years old. So, yeah, the bladder was pretty full of water. So, yeah, that was pretty good. All brand new, so we're good for, I think it's a 5-year warranty on the, I don't know, it's the tank. And the pump has a 7-year warranty, or vice versa. So, I'm good to go. Well, should be good to go for a while. It's been a long time. I'm going to say it's almost 15, 20 years since I had the foot valve replaced before. But I had people that were working on the house that did it. They knew how to do it, so I just had them do it. I don't even know what it cost. Yeah, they're not around anymore. They passed away years ago. Well, one of them has passed away, the older gentleman. It's a good guy. So yeah, always make extra calls if you can. You gotta give that a thought. Your pump takes a duty. See if the pump, I mean, it's been a long time since like the motor. I mean, it's still the same setup. The only thing that was changed since forever was the foot valve once, and it's, I don't know how many years ago. I mean, it's got to be 20 plus years, maybe 25 years that they had to replace the motor. The motor was acting up. Let's put a new motor on there. But same motor. So if your motor's going bad, I can replace that myself. I'm not a well person. Yeah, it was a good 20, 25 years that motor's been on, and it still was going around. Well, there's nothing in that bunch. Let's see if we can find something in the next bunch. Yeah, that motor, I gave it to my brother because there's nothing I can use it for. He's thinking about making some kind of well, it's got the pump on it in a sense, so he's gonna just try to make a pump out of it. That's what it is, Warren Pacific. That was the other one that's missing. War in the Pacific. We did find that one earlier, but I didn't think about putting these up there. So we do have all 10 varieties that we're looking for. The black quarter, 1967. So those are the ones we're looking for at West Point. Man, it almost looked like a 61, 81. Didn't look silver. Will we find a West Point today? Let's find it. Or maybe too silvery. Yeah, I do believe that is an extra branch on that. Weir Farm, Denver. Looking at the wrong one there. Yeah, I want to say this is not a quarter silver dump bag. Pretty sure we would have found more by now. There was a bunch in here. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for one day. Get a quarter dump bag. Pretty sure it's happened at these banks, but you're just not there to get them every week. And I don't know if I'd want to get them every week. I mean, if I was retired, I could probably do it, but I'm pretty sure they get a couple thousand a week. That would just be like non-stop hunting quarters. I'm pretty sure there's some quarter dumps. If there's $half dumps, there's quarter dumps, there's dime dumps. Still waiting for a proof to pop out here. Found 2 out of my sister's bag, but none out of this bag. Last couple bags, I guess we have not. And the girl called up. I stopped in at one of the banks. I stop in about every couple months, like if I get in the area, to see if they have anything. And I was thinking a different girl worked at that bank, but she works at the other one. But that was good to see her. I told her to give me a call if anything comes in. And she accidentally ordered 5 boxes of $half. She called me up and I asked her if they were circulated. She did not open them up, because if she opens them up and they are circulated coins, or I should say brand new coins, The only way for her to send them back, she'd have to open up every roll and put them in a bag. And I figured I'd wait to see what Dennis got, which that would have been last week, I believe, to see what Dennis got. But Dennis ended up getting brand new coins again. So I chose not to take the chance because it just churns your stomach. I've seen enough brand new boxes. I wasn't willing to take a $2,500 gamble. It's just amazing how many of these new coins are still around. Still pumping them out. Yeah, Dennis and I were getting them for how many months, and then we did get some circulated boxes this year, but then went back to brand new. So until Dennis starts getting circulated boxes, I will not be ordering any. I'm just going to be looking for customer wrap. Oh, I didn't check it yet, but I actually did pick up some $2 bills, and two of them are star notes. I don't think I ever got two. I didn't get to check them out to see if they're on the rarity end. But they're low serial numbers too. 74,585 and 75,067. To me, that's pretty low. I wish it would have been one more zero up there. But yeah, two star notes. And these are 76 series. That's 76. Yep. 76 or 79. 70. Man, my eyes are getting bad. Should be 76. Yeah, 76 series. In pretty good shape too yet. A little fold into one. But yeah, I got to check them. I don't do it often, but I do it for those. So yeah. I did pick up a couple. Well, I picked up $40 worth. Two of them are star notes. Not that bad of shape either. Yeah, I thought for a second it was only in the thousands, but yeah, 75,000. I would definitely keep them if it was only thousands, but we'll see what they come out when I check them. Come on, something. Philadelphia, it looks like. Yep. Smudged up. Smudged up. No foreigns again either. It's kind of weird how the half dollars will have a lot of foreigns in them sometimes. And pennies or nickels, dimes, quarters, but the quarter, they've been like clean. Yeah, my daughter finally came over the other day, and I gave her all this foreign change that I picked up in the last month or two, a couple months. But it's just amazing how much I'll pick up in a couple of months. So jump to change and stuff. Once in a while, you'll find the Canadian dime. I think I found something else too. People left at the coin started with something else too. I can't remember what it was. It's all going now. It's amazing over the last 5 plus 6, almost 6 years, how many foreign coins that I've found. Hunting coins. Still remember when I first started doing it. Didn't know what I was looking for. Didn't have anything at all. And then you just start, once you start finding it, it just seems to flow. Picked up quite a collection of Barnes old stuff. Lots of silver. A few varieties. Plus the oddball stuff that you'll find in a roll every now and then. Guitar picks. We found bottle cap. Safety pin. Magic coin. Half a magic coin. What are your odds of that silver quarter coming out of that first couple handfuls? And that would be the only one. We'll find out. I hope not. That would be so odd. It's amazing. Sometimes you'll do it and you'll have one silver and then you won't find it till the end. Still no West Points. There's just so many more modern coins, old stuff. You don't see a lot of the 2019s and 2020s like you used to. Salt River Bay, no good. I figured last, 5, 6 years with them West Points out there, and people been looking for them. When they first came out, they were just looking hard, still looking. And every time somebody takes one out of circulation, that's one less you can find. And all the quarters that have been added to the mix since then thins out the mix. Same way with the half dollars. They put all them new coins out there and thinned out the mix, messing it all up. So hopefully, they go back to NIFCs. And then it'll start, I think it'll start balancing itself out again. And you'll start getting more silver. Wow, there's a nice bicentennial there. Philadelphia, though. There's a nice one. That's a nice one. I think I'm going to keep that one. That's a nice one. Most of them are fairly nice, but that one's got a little shine to it yet. We'll keep that one. You know, somebody was also saying about whether there's going to be nothing with Lincoln on now. Lincoln's always going to be on the penny, so they just won't be making anything with Lincoln on it now. No more pennies, so. just wonder how that's going to work when it comes to like mint sets and stuff like that. I guess the penny will not be there unless they're going to order some just for mint sets. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. How's that going to work? Oh, we found more this time than we did last time. We're doing good. Let's see what else we can find. So odd. Not even to find one foreign in the last 2 bags. 3 bags, actually, I think. So odd. Philadelphia. Kind of weird. You usually see a lot more 83s. Not right now. I did see a bunch in the beginning, but not many 83s either. Odd. There's Mr. Duke Ellington. I've only seen 1 or 2 of those so far. Bicentennial. Philadelphia. 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 National Memorial Park. That would be a nice get a W. What is that? I think it's a Philadelphia with a little mark. Oh, it's a Denver with a scratch on it. It's kind of weird how they get a scratch over the mint mark sometimes. But it happens. Philadelphia. Warren Pacific. Oh, I think we got a West Point. Is that a West Point? It is. We got a West Point. I thought it was just a scratch, but man, we do have 1 West Point. Warren Pacific, a West Point. Let's see if we can make that bigger so you can see it. If you can't see it, where's that at? W right there. That's what you're looking for, West Point. It's not in the best of shape, but it is a West Point. We're in the Pacific. Cool beans. We found the West Point and a silver today. We'll take that all day long. 1 down. 1 and 1. Cool beans. Cool beans. So I gotta find one. Just wasn't sure. I thought it was gonna be a dimmer, little dirty. So yeah. Dirty. Little beat up. Oh, we got a foreign. Oh my God, we're gonna get a foreign this time. Cool beans. Who is he? Who is this fella? That looks like Arabic writing. Yeah, some kind of Arabic writing. Is this Emrys? I doubt it. I don't know. I never found one of these before. 1407. One something. This is not from 1407. 1987. Okay, 1987. I have no clue what it is, but it's a one something. I'm gonna say like it's dollar. But yeah, there's nothing. It's in Arabic or some sort. So I don't think I have to research this when I. Cool. 1987. And then it has a 1407 on it too, with a cool looking shield. One. That's pretty cool. We got a foreign. And it's not silver, not 1987, but we're doing good today. I'm happy with today. Foreign, nice bicentennial, possible extras. Branch, W, and a silver. Cool beans. This is our best bag out of the three. So yeah. That is crazy cool. First foreign out of 3 bags. Another bicentennial, but Philadelphia. That looks like a Philadelphia, but it is. Cool beans. I don't think we're halfway through yet, so what else can we find? It's a good day. It's a good bag. Another Warren Pacific, but Philadelphia. Yeah, it would be nice to get. How did that work? I know the last bag we got a silver. What did I get in the last bag before that? I think nothing. Actually, we had 1 silver last bag and 2 West Points the bag before. So we're averaging 1 West Point per bag right now, and we just need 1 silver to average 1 bag. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, the last 1 silver. The bag before that was 2 West Points. So we're averaging 1 West Point every $1,000. I don't want to say that's good, but $half, you always hope to get 1 silver average per box. But quarters are a different story. They are a different breed. It's a Guam. You don't see too many Guam or the Hawaiian ones. There's 4 or 5 of the other ones. I forget. Pacific, Philadelphia. 1970, Denver. Offers. Nothing. This has been a really good bag, our best bag. Yeah, I don't think I ever found that quarter, at least a quarter from that. Some kind of Arabic. And we're almost at the end of May too. What, next Sunday? Next Sunday will be June 1st already. Crazy. We're going to be in June. Might have been a couple handfuls there. See if we can get something out of the next couple. I thought it was a proof the way it was shining down. Try it again, Lord. Can we find something else in this batch? I don't think I've seen one Delaware. That's just kind of weird. I haven't seen one. I can't recall seeing one Delaware because I'm looking for the variety. It's hard to believe there's no Delaware in here. That is weird. This is whitish, not silver. Kind of weird. Can't recall seeing one. Pretty sure you would have seen one by now. Which one's the Delaware? Oh yeah, that's the one with the horse. Yeah. No, we've gotten it. I'm thinking it's something else, I guess. That's the one with the Rodney on it. You're looking for the Rodney, double Rodney there. See, there's one there. Mariana Islands. Yeah, Japan is actually 13 hours ahead of us. So right now it's 6 o'clock in the morning in Japan. I may see a lot more 65 too. It's kind of weird. They're in here. You're just not seeing them. Windy City Coins and Treasures. Got a box of quarters right now. We'll open it up and see what you can find. See if you got lucky. That would be cool. See if you got lucky this week. Have you found anything in the last few weeks? It's about 3 weeks since I've done anything. Normal life takes priority over playing with coins. Yeah. Mr. Duke Ellington, one day I'll find a double for that. Find this double. Hopefully I still have audio. Do I still have audio? Based on this, it says I should. That doesn't mean anything when it comes to modern technology. Can you still hear me? Yeah, last time I tried to stream, it just first time it didn't have any audio, and then we went through it again, had it for like a half an hour, and then it disappeared, and then did it again. Just don't know why. It's kind of weird. I usually don't have to select it because it's already like, what's it called? I don't want to say pre-selected, but default for the audio for what you're using. So when I fire it up, it says there's none selected, but then when you go to click on it, it says default. So I just clicked on it anyways just to make sure it was there. And everything was there when I started. And Dennis said everything was fine when I fired up. Don't know how it's doing now. Need some input from the crowd. What little crowd we have. That's okay. It's been a good day so far. Can only get better. Yeah, it took my cousin, he had see if I can figure out the word I'm looking for. Bladder cancer. He tried to take care of it with his bladder in, but it wasn't working, I guess. So they ended up taking his bladder out, so he now has a bag on the outside of his body now to collect the urine. So sometimes that, I never actually watched or anything, but you don't get that bag on there the right way, it'll leak. So I asked my aunt and him, they wanted to go to lunch, so I took them to lunch, but everything was fine, no leaking. So yeah, no leakage. Yeah, he's just been having considering with the chemo and everything, and then he had to go through chemo, so I guess the stuff, spread a little bit here and there. So last test they took, everything was looking good, but then they did another test and they found I'm just going to say a lump in his tummy and a lump in his lung. So they got to do tests to see if it's cancerous now. He's actually gained 10 pounds back in a month since he did his last thing. But he just looks so much thinner, So hopefully his muscles will start getting stronger and stuff. So for the most part, he went through it pretty good, I guess you could say, based on some of the horror stories you hear other people go through doing chemo. So yeah. So I wanted to take them to lunch. They wanted to go. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you look at the South Carolina and you see this little scrape where there might be a twig. Sure kind of looks like it, but I'm going to say it's not. $73. Nope. $66. Nope. Kind of weird with the 83. It's like you normally see it. I'm not seeing them popping out here. Somebody's taking them out of circulation. Philadelphia American Memorial Park. Not what we're looking for. Nope. Yep. Duke Ellington. Not the one we're looking for. It's amazing. You don't see too many of them. 70 Philly is not what we're looking for. We're looking for 70D. Okay. Dennis says we're good. Thanks, Dennis. Just want to make sure I'm not talking to myself again. Hey, we found the silver, found the West Point, foreign, possible extra branch, and a very nice bicentennial. Yeah, that silver is just crazy to pick that out. The first coin I really picked up. Just moving around is like, there's a silver. So I got a funny feeling it's going to be like the last time. Last one we found, I think within the first 2 rounds of handfuls. And then that was it. This one I picked up right off the bat. First coin. Silver. Got a West Point. I don't know what foreign we have. Some kind of Arabic writing. That's all I know right now. Doesn't say anything else on it for that I can read anyways. But I will find out what it is when I'm done with this. I don't think I've ever found a quarter one. I know I found $50 ones with Arabic writing, but usually it's United Emirates or whatever it is. But since that's older, I guess it's not on there maybe. There's an 83. With a lot of black on it, man. Ain't gonna help you out at all. Yeah, nothing in that bunch there. We got lots more. We got lots more. Hopefully there's somewhere. Try a couple more handfuls. We'll do that. Try again. High leaf, low leaf? Nope. $95. Look. Bicentennial, Philadelphia. San Antonio, that's a nice one. Be a West Point. Nope, Philadelphia. I mean, even though they're so old, you find nice ones. They're out there. Not that many, but you gotta remember, there's people collect. There's another San Antonio mission, but it's Philadelphia. People collect coins. They get rolls of coins. People do it every year. They get the brand new stuff, and sometimes people just dump it. They just get rid of them. Yeah, happens every now and then. You'll get full rolls of brand new quarters. That's what he had sitting around. They said, I ain't keeping them. Yeah. That's a dirty bicentennial. They usually ain't that dirty, but it happens. Yeah, I just got to figure out what I'm doing for dinner tonight. We can say there's no leftovers anymore. So I was actually yesterday when I ate the rest of what was. I like to make sure nothing goes to waste, I guess you could say. So there's no leftovers anymore. So I have to decide what I'm doing for dinner. What is that? Is that a West Point? No, it's a Philadelphia. Just a little smudgy there. Philadelphia. Usually when you see a West Point, you just don't look right. A lot of times you'll get a scratch or some kind of smudge where the mint mark's at, and you just can't tell if it's a Denver, Philadelphia, or West Point. Usually they stand out. And silver's kind of obvious when you get it. 66. The DDR. Kansas. I know this, well, Wisconsin, I keep thinking Kansas, but that, the high leaf, low leaf, I think I would see that if it were there, but I just double check just in case I'm not seeing it. Yeah, there's a bat quarter. A bat quarter. It's Philadelphia. Let's see if he's got any. Looking for the blind bat, too. I'm looking for a blind bat. Found one once. Found one once. How about a blind bat West Point? That would be cool. Doubt it, but you never know. Mm-hmm. It's a dirty coin. Actually, it's an 83. No. Back-to-back 65. Not the doubling. Ooh, there's a nice Warner Pacific, man. That would have been a nice one for a W. That's a nice one there. Another nice coin, but not the West Point. There's Salt River Bay, Philadelphia. Rockefeller, Philadelphia. Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Oops. I'm pretty sure we got to be over halfway now. Nope. Oh, Memorial Park, BOW, Denver. That's a nice one. Nice. Just didn't have a W on it. I forget which one they say is the hardest one, the harder one to find. I think it's American Memorial Park. I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, there was 2 million of each one minted, so to me it would be like they're all as hard to get. They're all hard to get now. Maybe they were just hunted more heavily and found, so they're more were found. I don't know. Anyone's hard to find right now. Tusky Airman. Billings. Sure looks like a Philly. I hope it's Denver with a little smudgy on top. You don't get too many Denvers. No. Yeah, I just found 2 proofs. Can't say I've ever. I don't believe I've ever found one of those plated quarters. And I don't see too many S-minted quarters actually either. River of No Return, Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm deciding what I'm going to do for dinner. $66. No DDR. Tough crowd. $71 and $71 DMP. Looking for a DDR. Nothing yet. Tough batch here. No extra stick. Hey Dennis, man, how you doing? Dennis from Iowa. I kind of did give up on $half because we keep getting brand new ones. I haven't ordered $half in probably 3 months. Dennis keeps ordering them. He's been getting new ones, and he did get 2 boxes from his ex-neighbor of the FN String and Sons this week. They are circulated, and the neighbor actually got 4 boxes, I guess, and he did 2 of them, found 3 silver coins, 2 in one and 1 in another, so that's kind of hopeful. I'm just going to save boxes until we can get, 6 or 8 for a stream. So I'm just going to, every now and then when I get a chance, like today, we're going to do a quarter bag. But yeah, how you doing? I know Chris Coble, he got some couple of bags and a bunch of some rolls. He ended up getting 31 silver coins. I don't think he got any 90s though. Yeah, 31 silver coins. He ended up getting 12 at $25 loose. He ended up getting 12 coins out of $25, $6. That was a pretty good day. So yeah. How are you doing? I would love to do half dollars, but right now it's not in our cards. We need an old deck. Doing good though. We did get a silver. We got a West Point, possible extra branch, a nice bicentennial, and a foreign. So this has actually been the best bag out of the 3 that I've done so far from this bank here. This is the last one from this bank, and the other 2 are from another bank. So yeah, I have two more quarter bags to do, and one from my sister that I'll do on my own. I don't think there's any silver in that. So yeah, we're doing good. Today's a good day. I'm glad it wasn't a skunk bag. 1970D. Yeah. I'm assuming you can still hear me. Dennis was just checking it out earlier to see if I was there yet. And he said, yeah. Well, I'm just talking to myself. I mean, keeps me entertained, I guess. I've really been talking too much today. More on the quiet side today. Yeah. Nope. None for you. That's a 70 Philadelphia, not what we're looking for. Looking for the 70 dude. Philadelphia, Salt River Bay. Nothing. It would be cool to see another silver or a West Point come out of this bag yet, but it has not happened. Yeah, I really don't feel like pizza or something. I kind of wanted a sandwich hoagie, but the place that I wanted to go to was closed. So I'm not sure what we're doing for dinner. Gotta eat something, just don't know what. We can just go to the store and find something. Not sure if I really want to fast food. I'm just not feeling the fast food thing. We are trying. All we can say, at least we are trying. Whoops. Whoops. This is a nice coin, but not what we're looking for. Quarters. Bicentennial, Philadelphia. 65. Oddities. And allergies have been like, today's a good day, man. This week was not good for my allergies, I can tell you that. Even though it was raining most of the time, just kind of weird. It was just driving me crazy. Philadelphia. In a rough shape. River no return. Philadelphia. Antonio Missions, Philadelphia. Southwest Michigan, how are you doing today? How'd I get the bags? I opened an account up at a bank. I was trying to give halves. What I was trying to get, I went to a bank to try to get customer wrapped halves, but they wouldn't give me anything without an account. So I opened an account up and I found out that they had a machine and asked me if I could buy the bags off of the machines. So I was able to, and that's how I get them. So I did pick up 5 bags of quarters last time I went to get a bag of halves. So this is my 3rd bag. So you just have to find a bank or a credit union that has a machine and they're willing to sell you the bags, because not all are willing to sell you the bags. And right now, the only place that has bags, and I already tried it at my credit union years when I first opened the account up, but they will not sell you bags. And besides, their machine spits out silver, so it's not worth it for that. So I got lucky and found a bank that has a machine that will take silver coins. But yeah, just have to find a bank that has a machine, and hopefully it doesn't spit out the silver when people are dumping it. But yeah. And another credit union I go to is not even bags, it's just a big box. So, and this machine has no return. So if you dump silver in it, it's going into the box. You'll never see it. So if you miss something, yeah, you will never see it. So that's the only bank that has bags other than my one credit union that would not, there's a Denver, sell you the bags anyways, and it spits out silver. So at least I know that. So there's just one right now that has a coin machine. And they haven't called me in, I mean, the one did like, what, 3 months ago or so? But I know it takes a long time, but it's been almost 8, 9 months. I get a call from any of the other banks. So I might want to call. If I get a moment in time and I feel the mood, I will give them a call to make sure that they did not forget about me. So yeah, when they call for a bag of halves, I will take extra money with me and I will stop at multiple banks and ask them if they have any quarter bags, dime bags, or nickel bags. So yeah. So right now I have, 2 more quarters. I'm not in no hurry. It's like I haven't been streaming. I think this will be like 4 weeks since I've streamed. I've just been busy doing life, you know. What is this faded thing? A 77. Yeah. I mean, any quarters are tough. Even the diamond nickel bag. I'm just hoping that one day that I'll get a bag just like I do the halves, that you'll find a silver dump. So we haven't found a silver dump. We did get one silver in a West Point today. Last time we did get one silver. That was it. And the time before that, we ended up with 2 West Points, and that was it. But we did get silver West Point, possible extra leaf on the South Carolina, a very nice bicentennial, and a foreign today. So this has actually been the best bag out of the 3 I've done recently. So I'm happy with that. Quarters are usually pretty boring. They're boring, but you gotta hunt them. Yeah, whoever dumped those, all those Benjis, it was like 48 Benjis in that bag, one commemorative and one 40%er. I was just hoping that maybe I'd pick up a quarter bag or the nickel or dime bag when they dump, but that's not saying it still wasn't on the machine. But I got what they had in the vault. So I was happy. I'm always excited to get bags of anything. One day we might get a silver dump and a quarter or dime nickel. That would be cool. But for the most part, I've just been not ordering any hats because Dennis keeps getting new ones, so there's no sense that I'm ordering them too. So just asking for customer wrap right now. Just taking it slow and steady. Excuse me. Crazy. Last Wednesday, I got a box of nickels. I got 1936 Buffalo, 3 Canadians, and a 50 yen from Japan. That's pretty cool. Yeah, one thing about nickels, you always get the oldies, but I guess the 39 was not a DDR. That's a pretty good box. Again. Sorry, I got the coffees. All of a sudden, I start coughing. These allergies really do suck. Been doing pretty good with the coughing, little sneezing, little bunch of stuffed upness. Yeah. That's a good box of nickels, though. I mean, I was talking to my daughter about coming over and doing some nickel boxes because I actually have 27 nickel boxes yet. Yeah, I stopped ordering nickel boxes, but I just haven't had time to do any. I would rather do nickel boxes than quarters in a sense because there's just so much to find when it comes to nickels. It's not boring. Nickel boxes are fun to do. They're not boring at all. We've been fortunate to find buffalo or silver, I think, in just about every box that we did hunt. There was maybe one that got skunked. But you always find the oldies. Is that a W now? I think it's a Denver. Close. Not close enough. Yeah, I got 27 boxes of nickels. I just stopped ordering everything. Just, yeah, is that a proof? Oh no. I seen that shiny quarter. I just thought maybe it was I seen the head facing to the left. I just thought that was maybe a proof coming at me, but no, it was not. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna do what we have and then go from there. I'm hoping the dentists, I hope they get out of these new coins one of these days, but man, it's crazy with still getting 2024s, man. Unreal. Went from 24s to 23s to some circulated coins for like 2 or 3 weeks and then back to 24s. And I will not order them to take the chance because I am sick of looking at new coins. You did 2 Betty boxes a couple weeks before the nickel box. They were uncirculated. That sucks. And then you found 27 wheats. 27. Wow, 27 Canadians. Oh, in 1903. What's an IHC? Oh, Indian head cent. That's cool. It's always cool to find an Indian head cent. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. Now, the only thing I asked the bank yesterday was if they, I know they're not going to be making the penny anymore once they run out of planchets, but I told them if they happen to open a new box, which they said they haven't gotten new boxes in a while, 2025s, put them aside for me, and they said they would. So just for funsies, if I happen to get a box or 2 of 2025s, I'm going to hold on to them because for some reason they'll probably be going for an arm and a leg, like the nickels are. Second box had 36 weeks. Wow, that's a good box. 27 Canadians. Oh, you're in Michigan. That's why you're getting so many Canadians. I'm going to say, wow, you got a lot. And another Indian head set. 4 young heads. Oh my God, you had a really good box. That's good, man. Congratulations. 27 Canadians is normal. That's crazy. Crazy cool. I've been sitting here all this time and not coughing, and now I'm coughing. That is crazy. 3 per box in terms. I'd be surprised. I figured we'd get more Canadian nickels also, but yeah. What is that, a 70D? I'm glad that's not the DDO because this one is in rough shape. Crazy. 2 boxes so far. You found 0 Canadians in the dimes. That's even weird too. A lot of pennies. I wonder why. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe everybody was collecting when they stopped making Canadian cents and they realized they're not worth anything, so everybody started just dumping them. You gotta watch some of the machines. I mean, Canadian pennies are they magnetic? Yeah, I believe so. The older one, I mean the newer ones. I can't remember now. I think they are. You don't usually find newer ones. That's cool beans though. Yeah, we're just floating. We're like floating in the breeze like Forrest Gump here. Let's see where it takes us. Yeah. Do you do quarter boxes? What is is that? Philadelphia. I guess that's Philadelphia. I'm just weird. I mean, we did get one foreign, which is, I'm assuming, an Arabic coin, but you never did a quarter box yet. Quarter boxes are tough. Yeah, I'm just surprised, like, the last two quarter bags, no foreigns, but we did get a foreign with Arabic writing on it from 1987, but I just cannot believe there's no Canadians in this. One of these bags. I mean, $half. $half are weird. They seem to absorb all different kinds of denominations and everything else. It's just kind of weird how the quarter bags have not. Yeah, you would think you would get some Canadians. Something. Well, which we did today. I do a $half box with only 3 NIFCs and nothing else was. Yeah, $half of even the circulated boxes have just been, they're brutal. It's been that way for everybody. I think it's because of, well, a lot of it has to do with the mix of all the new coins in the last 4 or so years. Plus, nobody's dumping it. You're not going to find it. That's why everybody keeps finding a random one every now and then. And just like me getting a bag with 50 silver coins in it, stopped it from going to the reserve to be wrapped. So yeah, I intercepted. I like intercepting silver. I love it. I mean, all the bags that I've gotten from the banks, I think it's like 7 or 8. Only one bag has had no silver in it. So I can't argue with that at all. So they say it takes a long time to fill up, but I would think some of these banks would have. I mean, I always think like with Christmas was coming. I figured sometime, people are dumping their change, No calls until, what, 2 months ago? Keep coughing. We're getting close to the end of this bag. We're not quite there. I'm going to say we're 2/3. I'm going to say there's about a box to go. Hoping to find something else. A couple more piles like this and we will be done. Getting close. That last $half bag we got, there was some Canadians, there was some other foreign. They're not here anymore. I gave everything to my daughter. I don't remember what it was. You had those souvenir smashed pennies in it. There was like, I think it was like 30 some pennies in the bag. These quarters have been clean. Same way with the dimes and the nickels. They're like clean. Oh my God. Look what I just found in a bag of quarters. You know what that is? Holy badooties. Holy badooties, Batman. What is that? Oh my God. You got it right, brother. Standing Liberty quarter. My first one I've ever found. The first one I found was in my dad's change. This is my first one I've ever found in a bag of quarters. You can get a date on it, but check that out. That's something to get excited about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, did you see that? That thing is wore out, but man, that is beautiful. It's got a big old something on. There ain't no date on there, but man, that is cool. Beaners. She's destroyed. Standing Liberty quarter. Wow. That is sick cool. Sick cool. It's hard to get a focus on it so close up. But man, I like the way that eagle's on there, but man, that thing is slick. Can you believe that? We found 2 silvers and one's a standing Liberty quarter. Cool beans. Can't beat that. That was worth getting that bag. Unreal. That is so cool. Man, there's no date on that. You ain't going to get no date off of that. That is crazy. There's no mint mark. Mint mark, I believe, was on the left-hand side of, well, her right side, our left side. But there's no mint mark on there. But man, that is stinking cool. It is slick, dog. That is cool beans. That's only the second one I've ever found. First one was in my dad's pocket change. That is cool beans. I seen that eagle. I knew exactly what I was looking at. 2 silver coins. She may be slick, but man, that was worth a dig. I hope there's something. That's what I'm talking about. Customer wrap. Well, it's kind of like customer wrap getting these bags. So, customer dumped the standing Liberty, just like the. I know it's like a fantasy or something, but getting a bag of $50 with all those Ben Franklins in it. It's like, where are the walking Liberties? Maybe they had a seated or a barber. So I would just, yeah, it's just like that. Man, that's crazy cool. Now we just need to find a barber. That would be cooler. That is sick cool. That'll get me excited. That was exciting. And I seen that first when I first saw it. I'm thinking foreign. When I picked it up, I knew exactly what it was. Holy duties! If I had picked the front up, I wouldn't have recognized it right away. That's a little rough, but man, that is a quarter. Silver quarter. Let's be the first. Let's see. No, this will be the second bag I think I've ever gotten 2 silver quarters out of. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's why we do it. No, this is actually the first bag. First bag only had 1 silver, and the 6th bag had 1 silver. The other 4 had no silver. Only had 1 skunk bag, a number 2. 3rd bag had 3 West Points. 4th bag had 1 West Point, and 5th bag had 2 West Point. Now the 7th bag is going to have at least 2 silvers and 1 West Point. So yeah, that was cool. Wow, that was fun. You just never know what you're going to find, but that was cool. That was worth the whole hunt. If that would have been the only coin I found, I'd have been tickled pink. What is that? Oh, that got me looking at odd toning now. I think that's probably just going to be it for rarity of this bag, but let's see if they dumped another one. That would be nice. Yeah, that's cool beans. Cool beans. No doubt about it. Oh, this is stuffing me up here. I think I'm running. Everything's running now. Wednesday, I went to the chiropractor and I laid down. I was running so bad. My sinus were just raining so bad. It was unreal. I couldn't believe it. Sometimes you think you're getting a little better from it, but it just seems to hold on, and then it gets a little worse. At least right now, I don't have a headache. I'm starting to cough more though. I can even hear myself. I sound more stuffed up since I started the stream. Standing Liberty quarter. Now we just need to find a barber. That would be cool. That's what I hope for. I mean, that's why I get them. You get them looking for anything, but you're hoping for some kind of dump, even like a random coin. That is just like so random. Look, I'm going to say this is lucky bag number 7 because this is my 7th bag of quarters from the bank. So, and this is the last bag from this bank. I have 2 bags from another location. 2 bags from another location. So I don't know if I've ever got quarters from them or anything. I don't remember. But I know I will never get a bag of halves from that bank because somebody else gets them. And I know the guy's name too. I knew his first name. So yeah. Yeah, I went in to ask if they had any halves or quarter bags or anything, and I kind of confused the lady, and the other lady goes, he's trying to get bags like blank gets. I won't say his name. Like blank gets, and I'm like, oh, okay, this definitely not getting anything. But I'm assuming blank doesn't get quarter and nickel and dime bags. He just gets the half bags. Yeah, I'm just afraid that blank is going to my other branches now and getting bags. And it's kind of obvious that he doesn't take them back and dump them at the bank, because if he did at other, well, he could be going to other locations other than the ones I go to, because they'd be probably calling up every month or two saying the bag's full, you know. So that was just crazy. That was just, I think that's just a crazy find. So I'm sitting here staring now, looking for something to stand out. So I'm just going to go back to doing what I was doing, and hopefully something else will jump out at us. But that is cool beans. Standing Liberty quarter, silver, thin silver, but it's 90%. 1970, but that's Philadelphia. We're not looking for that. That's why you do it. You might not find a lot, but you got to keep poking at it. If you don't get them, you don't have a chance. So yeah. Is that a 70D? It is, but it's not the DDO. Standing Liberty quarter. Crazy cool. Who would have thought? She is slick. It's the only problem with the Standing Liberty quarters. Usually there's no date on them because they just wear off so easily. I'm just going to say easily. The way they were designed. But yeah. First one I found was in my dad's pocket chain. That was like a mind blower. It's like, who would have thought, you know? In your pocket chain. I mean, it's not like you're talking about George Washington quarter. You're talking about something that it's like a Benji or a Walker. It doesn't look like a Kennedy. It's like, why does that look weird, you know? Most people might say, well, that's a foreign coin. Nope, that's American silver. American silver. Same way with this quarter. It's different looking. You think, you go, what is that? Why is it funny looking? It's like a barber, you know? It's funny looking. And if you research it, you find out that it's silver. It's worth around $10, we'll say. No, not that. I'm sorry. That's a $half. I'm going to say that's worth about what? $2.50? Yeah, I'm thinking $half right now. $half for 90%, at least $10. Quarter, I would say, is at least $2.50. And that one's pretty thin, so if you waited, I'm pretty sure you'd probably get less. Yeah, no date, but a cool find nonetheless. Yeah, this was an exciting bag. 246 finds so far. I'll take that all day long. Well, the one's just a really nice bicentennial. It's still a find. Cool beans. Where did we find another West Point? we did good. We ended up with at least 3 silvers out of 3 bagged, and we are at actually 4 West Points, I think, at 3 bags. So we're doing good. Philadelphia. Yeah, it would be nice to do half boxes, but I'm good with it. I've come to terms with it. Doesn't matter what you want, it's what you get. And hopefully being patient will pay off eventually. Time will tell. I just can't believe how many brand new coins Loomis is distributing. It's like they were all given to Loomis. Yeah. And then they're gonna open a new bank, a different name bank that's never been around here, and I don't know what their carrier is, but if they happen to be a Garda carrier, I'm gonna see if I open an account up and if they order me FN String and Sun boxes. That's what you need right now. Something different. Yeah, I miss getting them. So yeah. Gotta find out first. Yeah. Cool beans. Stuffed up. Yeah, when the season first started, my allergies were like super bad. It actually made me feel sick. And they finally went away. But this, I mean, I took allergy pills and stuff. I actually even went to the urgent care thing. I just felt that bad. Yeah, I went to urgent care because they gave me something. I took something, and then I finally, plus the allergy pills, and it kind of just went away, got back to normal. And my wife ended up getting a sinus infection somehow. I don't think, I guess there's different ones, but if you have a certain one, I guess you can pass it. I guess it's contagious, so I guess I picked it up from her. And I haven't taken any medicine for it because I don't like taking pills if I don't have to, so I just been dealing with it. I just hate the way allergy pills make you feel, that's all. They work, but I'm going to soldier through. Don't like the way they make you feel. Beep, beep. So yeah, they're working on taking an old bank that's been closed for I don't know how many years now. And all of a sudden, they're making a new bank. It just seemed like in my area, it seems like banks they've just been closing branches down of different, 1, 2, 3 different name brands around here over the years. And then you just think, the cashless society thing's going to happen one day, and you just don't think that somebody's going to open another bank. You know, they're not going to waste the money, but apparently they're doing it. They actually opened a branch up, about 5 miles away from here. I guess they're putting branches in the area. I don't know how spread out they are, but I will find out if I were to open an account up. See where they all at. See where they're all at. We'll see. That's all we can do is wait and see. Standing really cool. Cool beans. And not a proof again. 2 proofs in my sister's little bag of 500, and no proof so far in this bag of another 1,000. That is awesome. This is a good bag. Good bag. What is that? I don't think that's a West Point. Nope, it's a P with a smudge on the front of it. It's a big old P. It's a PU right now. I'm looking for that 71D, not the DDR. Cool beans. This is a nice one. Not a West Point. Philadelphia. Yeah, I don't know what to eat for dinner. Figure something out. We're almost done with this bag. We're almost done. Almost done. $19.83. I just think if I wouldn't have been there to pick up the $50 bag, it wouldn't have been full. These quarters would have been sent back to the Fed, and it would have got wrapped. So, more silver intercepted. I like that. Sometimes I think I don't even want to get boxes anymore, but it would be nice to get more bags, but you get what you get. And I thought about going to all the locations to ask for half bags, but I just don't know. Knowing my luck, they'd all start calling every day, and I would not have time to run like 40, 50 miles one way every day to get it, you know. I just, luckily when they call, I think the one time I was on my way to Florida, and I asked them if they would hold on to it, and they did. I just don't know what you're going to be doing when they call, where you're going to be at. Yep. I mean, if I had to, I would ask my buddy to go get him. He ain't doing anything, but yeah, it's a long ride. It is, but it isn't. Normally when we go, I'll get extra bags and stuff if I can. Stop at other locations, ask for stuff. Stop somewhere that's different to get something to eat lunch or something. I'm going to try to get the rest of these out here. We're almost done. We're almost done. We are almost done. Almost done. Is that it? any hiding in here? Yeah, there's one back in here. That's it. Bag is empty. $1,000 worth of quarters. This is the last of it right here. I don't see any silver floating around on top, so let's see if there's something hiding in the middle of all this mess. Kind of want to see. It's getting late. I think this will be it. I was thinking about doing those 2 half-bag boxes, but they're just going to have to wait. I wanted to start this earlier, but there's a lot more things going on in my life than worrying about doing coins. So we started later. Yeah. More than life in coins. Doesn't matter what time you wake up, the day just seems to zip by, you know. What's this? Is that? Nope. That was just a little beat up. I thought it might be a silver. I mean, you see some of them got a whitish to them, but they're not silver. Just a dirty coin. I don't think there's going to be any more in here, but you never know. Man, these San Antonio missions are like hard to find. There are not many in here. Weird Farms, there's not many in here. I think the Salt River Bay and wasn't many lulls in there. Salt River Bay and the Marsh Billings Rockefeller is the most common ones that I've seen. With 2020 and 2019s. Kind of weird. Yeah. River of No Return, Philadelphia. 82. We're trying. Yeah. Second standing Liberty quarter I've ever found. First one out of a bag. Hope it's not the last one. Shame they didn't have a barber in there right away. It's Philadelphia, San Antonio missions. Maybe next time. Maybe the next 3 bags. That's a 77, not a 71. Intercepted some silver today. Tough coins. Like all my coins are upside down. Not all of them, but most of them seem to be the wrong way. That's a 90. Nope. I think it's probably around 250. I'm just taking a guess. $2.50, $3. I'm not one for values. I don't really look them up. I'm just guessing based on what they normally would be. So if a half's worth, 10 to 12 bucks, it might even be worth more now. I don't know. I don't know what the silver price is, but yeah, we're going to say around 250. 250. I know it's not setting the world on fire, but this is a hobby, not a career choice. I wish I would have known about this back in the day, man. I would have done this long time ago when there was lots of silver out there to be found. I wish I would have known this back in like the 80s, 90s, at least the 90s. Because there was so much silver when I first started doing this, in 2000, so 2019. So even if you would have started in 2000, boxes were pretty good. And you got to remember, yeah. Only people doing it. YouTube. YouTube wouldn't have been out there. I would have never known about it. That's how I learned about it, watching YouTube. It's like one of the first things I started watching when I got my new TV. Get free silver from the bank, the thumbnail said or something. So I'm like, okay, let me check this out. And I just started watching videos and I'm like, that can't be real. So yeah, it took me 7 boxes to get my first silver coin, 40%er. 7 boxes. And I'm like, yeah, right. You're not gonna. It's just, you just think like they're lying online or on thing. No, you just keep doing it. Sooner or later, you got a box with a couple in it, and you get like 5 or 6 or so, then 10, then 20s. It's like, yeah, I remember that one time I started getting a bunch of silver out of one box, and I kept texting my wife, I found another one. I found another one. I found 2 more. I can't believe it. That was exciting. That was exciting days. Now you're just trying to get a circulated box. I don't think we're going to get another West Point. We're really running out of coins here. That's a 70D, right? Yeah. Not the DDL. Yeah, lately it's been tough. It's tough for everybody. People keep doing it. You keep filtering the silver out and rewrapping the stuff that you've already hunted. And you're just hoping that somebody dumps silver in the mix when you're dumping it, Then you have an idiot like me who intercepts bags. Yeah, I like intercepting silver bags. Wish I could get them all. So yeah. 48 Ben Franklins in a bag. That was a good bag. 1 commemorative 90% and 140. 50 silver coins out of a bag. That was my best bag. So yeah. Excuse me. Philadelphia. Yeah, we didn't get a lot, but this bag was our best bag. I mean, 6 different finds. That's pretty good bucks. Yeah, pretty good bag. Most silvers I ever got a bag. 2. If we can work our way up to 3 next time, that would be very cool. Very cool. Try it again. I mean, every time you get a bag, it doesn't matter if it's nickels or dimes or quarters or halves. You're just sitting there moving it around looking for silver. Halves are a little easier to see, but when it comes to quarters, I did get lucky and see a silver nickel that one time because there was something next to it that stood out. And I'm like, what's that? And then I seen the silver nickel. But I think there was like 2 in the whole bag. What is it? $200? 200. 200 or 100? 200. Yeah, nickel bag is $200. Dime bag is $1,000. That's a lot of dimes. There's a lot of dimes. West Point? No, Philadelphia. That's a lot of dimes, but you never know. Just got to get the right call at the right moment. Get the right bag. I'm pretty sure that people dump stuff. You just not there at the right time. Yeah, I usually don't go that way for anything, that direction. I usually go in the opposite way. My travels usually take me the opposite way. Usually going east, not west. I mean, I do go west, but not that far out. It's only a couple miles west I usually travel. Everything else, everywhere else we go is, sounds like it's pouring down raining outside, I think. Sounds that way. Yep, I think it's raining. Thought it wasn't supposed to rain today. Yep, it's raining. Yeah, it's 6:30 now. I can't do anything else. This is pretty good. We got through a bag. Gotten something I've never gotten out of a bag before. 1980. No proofs again today. Kind of weird. I get 2 out of $500 bag and then none out of another $1,000. $3,000 worth of quarters and no proof. Yep, it's raining. West Points are definitely hard to find anymore. But they're still out there. I don't think they'll ever get them all, but every time somebody finds one, that's another one not to be found. You got the whole country to scattered all over the country. So your odds of you getting it are pretty much slim to none. There's a D bicentennial, still not the DDL. Cool beans. I don't see any silver laying here, but let's hope there's a West Point yet. But we're almost done. It's almost over. Cool beans. I was hoping for a couple West Points today, but at least we did get one. I guess the value of those have been going down too, I guess. But you gotta sell it when the hype is out. I just keep saving them. Nope. 83. No Spitting Eagle. 1970 D. Not the DDL. Bicentennial Philly. And nope, that was it. That was it for the hunt. I think it was a pretty good hunt, actually. It went very well. We found it. I picked this up right off the bat, right off the stack. 1954. Philadelphia. That was the first thing I picked up. Ace silver. What are your odds of that? And we did get a standing Liberty quarter. It's hard to tell, but standing there holding the shield. But it is slick. No date. There's no mint mark over. I'm assuming the mint mark is in that little hole. No mint mark. With the beautiful eagle on the back. You can barely see America at the top. It is pretty slick. 2 silver coins. War in the Pacific, 2019, West Point. The only one that we found. West Point. And I do believe this is, I'm going to research it just to double check, but I don't know if I can blow this up or not. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see it? I can barely see it. But right, let me see. There's an extra branch. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right there's an extra branch. That looks like the extra branch. I'm going to research it to make sure, but that's what it kind of looks like. A die break or whatever you call it. Die. But yeah, that could be the extra branch. The last one I found in my sister's bag was actually a scratch. It doesn't look like a scratch, but I'll look at it better. And we actually do. Wow. We don't need all that now. Yeah. Did find a nice 19th bicentennial, Philadelphia. That was the nicest one we found. That was a nice one. I like that one. And we did find one foreign coin. I'm assuming it's Arabic writing on it from 1987. It's one something, but it's all in Arabic, and the only other thing is a 1407. So I'm going to research this. It is like a clad nickel. That's what it sounds like. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever found one of these in a quarter hunt. But I'm going to research that, find out what it is. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it was good hunting. 2 silvers, 1 West Point, possible extra branch, beautiful coin, and a foreign. But yeah, last time we only found 1 silver, so we did, and yeah, standing Liberty quarter, cool beans, my first. So yeah. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend, and yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I hope to see you again soon. I don't know when that'll be, but yeah, all good. Thanks a lot. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and be safe. And we'll see you later.